the other one is the periodic review system. And it's also called the P system. So I'm discounting calculations for this one. The calculations for this one, you need two. You need to be able to figure the economic order quantity. Now, Z again is going to be 3, okay? So it's 3 sigma sub D square root of L. Just those RP is where the amber light comes on. That's your reorder point. But as the inventory drops, you're watching, then your light comes on, you get yourself an order. Okay, you get over to the gas station. What do? You fill up. That's the reorder amount. Here you would have a fixed time between orders. It's going to come out, the truck's going to come out every 2 weeks, whatever, and you're going to order variably. And you recall that we computed here. You're going to order up to a target inventory level. And importantly, your order is going to depend on how much you have on hand. So you're actually going to do an inventory just prior to making the order. So here you have to watch all the time your gas gauge. Here you only have to go to the shelf, just prior to placing the order. This is what retail uses. And this is seldomly used except for expensive items. But neither of them are used sort of like as the only alternative. This is commonly used, but with the ability to place special orders if management feels that's appropriate. Then of course the shipping gets awkward. So you might have some restrictions on when you can place the special order. Would be if you're really running low, you refill. But a lot of folks just tend to ride out. If they do have shortages, they sort of push the customer out a day or two by promising that order. All right, so do we do any Q system? Or are we okay with that? We do one
formulas for the second one too.
for the periodic review?
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Oh, we're not doing that?
No, this one here would have that formula that looks like this. Q is D times OI, the order interval plus the lead time plus 3 sigma sub D square root of OI plus L minus the amount on hand. Remember that story?
Yes.
So that's what you do.
No.
You don't have to calculate. I'm just going to squeeze that out of your life for Monday.
Yay.
What else about the inventory chapter? I think these are the main points. The ABCs, this little story. And so if I asked you to give me an example of where you'd use a Q system.
Gas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Would you ask about total cost or?
Oh yeah, and the total cost, right? You need to be able to figure that.
Takes a lot more.
Okay, those three formulas. That's just the pricing. So some of the questions ask, find the economic order quantity, what would the cost be, and then suppose you chose to ignore that, and you chose to order like 2,000 units, just out of the blue, what's the cost impact going to be? That's as deep as it's going to go. All right, so do you want to see one? I can do
Yeah.
one of them quickly. Did anybody have any issues with any of them? Does anybody like
It's
their
the fact
problem?
that I don't get it and they should.
9? Did we do 9?
No.
I did it.
You did 8? Did anybody do 9? All right, let's take 8. Oh, we did 8 already.
We did 8 the other night. Thank you, by the way.
7? Did anybody do 7?
Ew.
No? 6?
8.
You did 6? Is it worth looking at?
Did you do it or you did?
All right, let's do 6 because it seems very small.
That's what she said. That would totally suck.
Okay, a produce distributor uses 800 packing crates a month, which it purchases at a cost of $10 each. So 800 crates at $10 each. This is per month. Managers assigned an annual carrying cost of 35%, so we have D is equal to 800 times 12.
Mm-hmm.
H is 35% of the $10. What is our order charge? $28. And they order once a month. How much would the firm save annually in ordering costs, ordering and carrying costs by using the EOQ? So there's a comparison. Currently they're ordering once a month. So the current picture is Q is 800, right? Because that's what they're consuming in a month. So I can compute my cost. So it's 800 over 2 times, what is this? That's 350.
96.
This is 96.
No, that's 1,004.
1,004.
Mhm.
And then the other one is 800 over 800, sorry, times 12 over 800.
That's 336.
336.
No, sorry,
So-
this is 1,400. I meant to say. And that's 1,736.
All right, so if you're not at the EOQ, these two terms will have different quantities. But if you're at the EOQ, they are the same. Draw a little picture here. Here's carrying costs, here's order charges, here's my total cost, here's the EOQ. These, the order charges and the order charges and the holding costs cut, and they're the same precisely in where that optimal point is. So this is current. If I did EOQ, I have to figure out what it would be.
All of that is 392.
It's what?
All of it is 392.
All right, I need to just write it all down, okay?
800 times 12. Times 28.
392.
Yes.
And we're doing 800, so it's quite a difference. So my total cost is going to be and what did you get?
That's 1371.71.
Oh, total?
No, that's the total, yes, that's the total. 1371.
And do you know what the two terms are?
Yes, there's 686 plus 685.71.
686.
That's 1371. 1371.
That's the 72. How's interesting. The point is that these guys are equal, so it's a cent each shake at when you are ordering the economic order quantity. So the difference here is
364.
okay. Probably worth making the switch. Okay. I mean, a lot of these things are, this would be one item, but do you say $364 by changing order practices? Well, hell yeah, of course.